Hi students, in this video we are going to cover density. As a definition, the density is defined as its mass per unit volume. So density is equal to mass per volume. By symbol, D is equal to m over V. We take the mass in gram or kilogram. So we take the volume as cubic centimeter or cubic meter cube. So we find the density in gram per cubic centimeter or kilogram per cubic meter. At constant temperature, this is important, as the volume of the substance increases, its mass also increases, but its density doesn't change, the ratio doesn't change, because density doesn't depend on the amount of matter. It is a characteristic property. So a typical mass volume graph will be like this, because the slope of this line will give me the density. As density doesn't change, the slope should be equal to at every point. So the density doesn't change whether we increase the mass, or density doesn't change whether we increase the volume. When an example for objects, the masses and the densities are given, compare their volumes. As density is equal to mass per volume, then volume is equal to mass per density. So V1 is equal to m over d, V2 is equal to 2m over d over 2, which is equal to 4m over d. V3 is equal to 3m over 2d, and V4 is equal to 4m over d. So we see that V2 is equal to V4, bigger than V3, is bigger than V1. The mass volume graph of a substance is given. Draw the density, mass density, volume graphs. Now let's find the density of this substance. I find an intersection point and find that 12 grams of this substance is equal to 6 centimeter cube. So the density of this substance from mass per volume, 12 over 6, 2 grams per centimeter cube. So the density mass will be like this, with a value of 2, and density volume will be like this, with a volume of 2. B, what's the mass of 10 centimeter cube of this substance? Mass is equal to density times volume. Density is equal to 2, volume is given as 10, which is equal to 20 grams. In C, what's the volume of 5 grams of this substance? As volume is equal to mass over density, then mass is 5, density is 2, which is equal to 2.5 centimeter cube. When an object 300 grams is placed into a container which is full of a liquid with a density of 1.2 grams per centimeter cube, it sinks, and 120 grams of liquid overflows. What's the density of the object? Now, you know that the volume of the overflown liquid will be equal to the volume of the object, because object will displace with an equal amount of volume of the liquid. So I know the density of the liquid, which is equal to 1.2. I know the mass of the overflown liquid, so I can find the volume of the overflown liquid, which is equal to from m over d, and then 20 over 1.2, which is equal to 100 centimeter cube. This is also equal to the volume of the objects. So I know the mass of the object, the volume of the object, so the density of the object is equal to, from mass over volume, 300 gram over 100 centimeter cube, 3 gram per centimeter cube. An object with a mass of 120 gram is put into a container full of a liquid with a density of 3 gram per centimeter cube. After the overflown liquid is taken away, so some liquid is overflown, the total increase in mass becomes 90 gram. So the mass in is 120 gram, but increase in mass is 90 gram. So the difference between them, 30 gram, will give me the mass of the overflown liquid. I know the density of the overflown liquid, so I can find the volume of overflown liquid from m over d, which is equal to 10 centimeter cube. The volume of the overflown liquid will be equal to the volume of the object, because object will displace with an equal volume of liquid. So the volume of object will be equal to 10. So density of the object is, from mass over volume, is equal to 12 gram per centimeter cube. We have a bottle. Its mass is 100 gram when empty. When it is filled with water, the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. It weighs 200 gram. So I know that 100 gram is the bottle, so the mass of water is 100 gram. The density is 1. So the volume of water, which is equal to the volume of bottle, is equal to 100 centimeter cube. When I use the same bottle and filled with another unknown liquid, it weighs 220 gram. As 100 gram of this is bottle, then the mass of the liquid is 120 gram. The volume of bottle is equal to the volume of the liquid, which is equal to 100 centimeter cube. So the density of the unknown liquid will be equal to, from mass over volume, 120 over 100, which is equal to 1.2 gram per centimeter cube. We have two containers. They are half filled. The ratio of the mass of the liquids are asked. Now, the volume of X liquid X is equal to 2a cube over 2, because they are half filled, which is equal to 4a cube. The density of the liquid X is equal to 2 gram per centimeter cube. So the mass of X from D times V, 8a cube. Now let's come to the Y. The volume of Y is equal to 4 over 3 PR cube over 2, because half filled. We can take the pi as 3, which is equal to, so R is also equal to A, 2a cube. The density of Y is given as 5. So the mass of Y will be equal to, from density times volume, 10a cube. So the ratio of masses will be equal to 8a cube over 10a cube 4 over